Evening all, welcome to the Wednesday night Fanzone Show with me, Jack. Um, we want your views, we want your comments. Who do Leicester need to sign now for the new season? Do we need any more players? Bertrand, it's like transfer bingo. When's he going to sign? Announcement, I hear, is very close. Yeah, we want your comments. We want your views. Get your comments in. Please like and share this stream for me. And guys, let's get going.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Hi guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Leicester Fan TV Wednesday Fanzone Show. Tonight we'll be talking about the latest on the Youri Tielemans saga. We'll be talking about Jose Perez. We'll be talking about the upcoming season, the Community Shield pre-season. We'll talk about transfers. And we'll talk about everything you guys want to talk about. So throw it at me and we'll get the questions answered. I'm sure I'll be joined by some of the lads very soon. So yeah, let's get started. Please like and share and subscribe to Leicester Fan TV if you're new tonight. It'd be much appreciated. We'll love you forever. Let's get a few good evenings in. Ben Tompkins, hello pal, how are you? Nigel Gassage, I need another centre-back and a right winger. Andy Medhurst, evening mate. We need another centre-back and a right winger. Does Berardi fit the bill, Andy? And does Kabak fit the bill as well? Get it in. Craig, we still need a winger. Ross Lacey, up pal. Daniel Bradbury, a centre-back and a winger are priority. Without Deadwood, we go. Obviously, Wes left last season. Fuchs, he left as well. Two legends of the football club. Who's going to be leaving this transfer window then? Will it be Hamza Chowdhury? Will it be Dennis Pratt? Get it in the comments to let me know. Evening, Matty. How are you? Carlos, how are you? Amanda, hello. Facebook user, hello. Gray, how are you? Jason, I agree. Neil Pater, hello. Bashir, hi mate, how are you? Commiserations on the Euros. I'm from Northern Ireland, nearly screamed the house down. Yeah, let's move on from England. We'll focus on this football club. How do you think I look in the Leicester shirt? It looks very nice, doesn't it? It looks presentable. Charity Shield tickets. You should hear something in the next week or so. Keep an eye out on lcfc.com. Rudy Ahern, a centre-back to replace Morgan, of course. Kyle, hello. It'll only happen if Madison leaves. Obviously, Brendan wants to keep all his squad together this season. Obviously, we've got a lot to play for. Obviously, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League, Europa League this season. Obviously, this season we'll have strength in depth. Obviously, the likes of Patson Dakar, Somer, Ryan Bertrand, Ozan Kabak. It adds up. It's not just a number. We needed a strength in depth. Any news on Bertrand yet, Aggie? But here it's very close. It's like announcement bingo, Aggie. 4 signings needed. Yes. Hi from Tampa. Hello from the UK. Vaughan, how are you? Hamza and Perez. Okay. Give me your thoughts on that, guys. Hamza and Perez. What do you think? I don't want Kabak. Hassan says, I want Tarkowski. You're a massive fan of Tarkowski. You tell me, Hassan, why we should sign Tarkowski and no other centre-half then. Why am I coming up his Facebook user? Sign in. I don't know. We have that sort of problem sometimes. Carlos, are the friendly tickets out yet? Yes, they've been released today at 5 o'clock. QPR, Wycombe Wanderers and Burton Albion. Can you have Barnes back? No, Clint. West Brom are in the Championship now. No offence. Barnsley will want to play for a top 6 Premier League side. Obviously, West Brom doesn't cut the bill. Zaydef, YouTube, how many goals do you think Daka will score next season? First season, I'm going to go between like 13 to 15. Rob, Rizavi, anyone else coming into the team? I hope so. Obviously, I don't think Leicester's transfer business will end there. Anthony Sharman obviously says the tickets are gone on sale today. On site, season ticket holders, £2,800, £10 per adult. 15 non-season ticket holders, £2,800 for what, Patrick Hook? I'm not going to pay £2,800 to go to Wembley. Jeez. Boys, I honestly can't believe how good. Yes, our team is looking very good this season. Do you guys agree? Smash a like if you think our team's looking very good and strong ahead of the new season. Ross Lacey, Barnes going to go and get better and better. Obviously, this season ended quite short for Barnsley. James Justin as well. They was having a fantastic season. Just a shame they got injured at the wrong point of the season when we were pushing on for the Champions League. And in Medhurst, get well, Michael Appleton. Yes, Michael Appleton has got testicular cancer. He's gone for his operation today. I wish him the very best and hope he gets well soon. From everyone at Leicester Fan TV and Leicester fans all over. Oh, the allocation, yeah, 2,800. Hassan, I want Tarkowski because Kabak's young, Hassan. He's got a lot to learn experience-wise if you watched him for Liverpool last season. Bashir feels we need one more defender. Does Kabak fit the bill for you, Bashir? Let me know. Let's add the boys in. Let's add Jono. Let's add Phil Mitchell.
That looks so wrong for a brief second.
How are you, boys? Let Gray finish his ice cream. We'll kick him out and let him finish.
Professional. This is meant to be professional.
I know it's not a food eating channel, Jono. It's Leicester Fan TV.
It is.
Jono, then Leicester City's transfer window. How many more players do we need to sign?
First of all, I just want to say what you said. Get well soon. Michael Appleton, he did really well at Leicester and he's doing amazing work at Lincoln. So get well soon for him. Also, what happened after the England game was disgusting. No player or any sportsman or anyone on the serve should not receive racial abuse or any abuse of that kind. So, again, I just want to send my thoughts out to the players who play for England as a brilliant performance and deserve that sort of thing. But we need a new defender. I think all we need is a defender and a winger, really. I don't think we need any. If all our strikers stay, we'd be fine. We need a centre back regardless, and we need a winger, and that's it for me.
Right then, Jono. 31 days to go until Leicester City play Wolverhampton in the opening fixture of the Premier League season. It's coming thick and fast, isn't it, Jono? The new season. It just feels like yesterday we played Tottenham Hotspurs at home.
It is coming fast. Euros ended. It's now hitting home. Clubs are starting to have their pre-season friendlies. Signings are going thick and fast. So prefer Kabak because I don't we've got a few older defenders. We need someone who would develop. Brendan loves younger players because they can develop. So I think Cabot will be a fit the bill better for me.
Yeah. Guys, are you excited for the new season? Obviously, just over 4 weeks away now. Pre-season is 10 days to go until pre-season. Leicester City take on Burton at the Perez Stadium in their first game of pre-season to get a bit of football under their belts and a bit of fitness work. We should win that, shouldn't we, Jono?
We should win that. And if you look, I just want to mention that the game yesterday, Arsenal played a Scottish team, Hibernian.
And lost 2-1.
They lost 2-1. I'm like, if you want about transfers, if I was Madison, I'll go, they've got the same tactics as last year. Arteta's not really improving. Their ball's not good. Why would I go to a club like Arsenal when they're not developing as a squad? So if I was Madison, I'd be quite, hesitant of going to Arsenal. So I'm like, yes, they did really poorly again yesterday.
Yeah. Jono, Domenico Berardi, the Euros is now finished. Will he sign? Or do you think they'll want to keep him due to that other player leaving?
I think we'll get him. I think we'll need him maybe. Obviously, we need more squad depth, but maybe he'll go, if I come, I want to guarantee first start. But I'm like, well, we've got Sumer, who I want to see start. We've got Ndidi, we've got Madison. So, maybe it'd be good for them to join.
Hassan asked, if Evans ever gets injured, do you think Kabak can calm the defence? Because I don't. We need a leader to replace Evans as well. Obviously, Wes Morgan's boots are going to be hard to fill, aren't they, Jono, with what he's done for the football club since signing from them down the road.
Yeah.
No names mentioned on Leicester Fan TV, of course. But
like
yeah, I think it'd be decent.
Yeah, to be honest, everyone's saying, replacing Morgan. Morgan hasn't featured in 2 seasons. He hasn't been, fundamental to our defence. Everyone's saying, replacing Morgan and Figgs. They've not been relevant, really. They've played 2 games last 2 seasons. So I think we'll be just fine getting a young defender fitting in for this season. And then next season, when Johnny Evans is, on his last legs, then get a more, older defender who's more experienced for that role.
GTX Matty says, are you scared for next season? Nope.
I'm excited.
Why should we be scared? It's the Premier League is competitive no matter who you come up against. Every game you take seriously and you want to beat the competition, what's in front of you. No team should be scared in the Premier League. If you're coming up from the Championship like a team from Norwich, why should they be scared of Manchester City? Football's there for the win. You don't sit there and think you're going to be scared of the opponent and lay on the floor for them. You want to stand up and create the noise.
Look at Leeds. They came up and they took the Premier League by storm. They scored a lot of goals, conceded a lot, but everyone's scared of Leeds because they scored so much. So that's
Leicester
why I'm
looking at Nelson. Is that Reece Nelson, Daniel Campbell? I've not heard anything on it. Jamie Lee McQuillan, how you got the new shirt when it's not Saturday? Pre-order. Mine came today after a very long wait due to the goalkeeper shirt. I'm not going to put no offense, but Leicester are going to finish mid-table next season. GTX Matty, who do you support? Get it in the comments. I'd love to know. Mayon, evening, pal. How are you? Nick Moore says, can't wait for the next season, Jack. I really think we can do something special again next season. Of course. We've got to retain the FA Cup, haven't we, Jono, next season?
Yeah, I think we should try and go for it, but I think Brendan will go. We've won the FA Cup. Should we aim for a European title? And if we can't, so I think for me next season, European title or Champions League is priority.
Gray, what do you think to that comment? Arsenal and Spurs should be scared. He doubts any of them are going to make top 6 next season.
Yeah, the Arsenal and Spurs should be scared.
Where do you really think though, Gray? Like Leicester are obviously going to finish top 6 next season. What would you realistically be happy with?
Realistically happy inside the top 5. I think I went 4th and Europa final.
I'm going to say Arsenal. I'm going to put that down as Arsenal. I can't see it.
Yeah, that's Arsenal.
Unless it's Spurs.
Boing, boing.
Oh,
No,
yeah, Spurs. It's Spurs. It's Spurs.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Harry
Kane be going as well.
Yeah.
Gray, Yuri Tillemans then. Do we need to keep both Yuri Tillemans and Maddison to keep the squad happy for next season and keep competing?
Yeah. We definitely need to keep Maddison. No, sorry, we definitely need to keep Tillemans. That's a must. I read somewhere tonight that Leicester are in talks to sign his contract and that Liverpool aren't sniffing around him. I can't remember where I read it, but it was on one of the Leicester pages and that. So, but I think what Spurs have got this season is they've got themselves a bloody good manager in Nuno.
Yeah, I agree. I think Nuno couldn't do any more at Wolves. He weren't really going to win anything, was he, Gray? He's a very good, experienced manager, is Nuno. I just think he deserves to go to a bigger club. And if you're looking at Tottenham, then I don't think that's that, do you?
Can I just say something? You just took me off for eating, right?
Yeah.
You put him on and he's eating.
Who?
What? Him in the top. He was eating.
Right, you had an ice cream stuff in your gob.
You've just been drinking.
Yeah, drinking's different to eating.
It's a cornetto. Other ice creams available.
You were shoving it right in, Gray.
I haven't eaten at all,
I
mate.
was thinking of you, Jackie, baby.
I know.
I never eat. I never eat.
Not that way. Who's going Burton then? Who's going QPR and who's going to Wickham? Get it in the comments.
Where's closest to Newcastle?
None of them.
Make a special trip.
Yeah, you'll have to, Jono.
I'm going
First game of the season then, Gray. Wolverhampton Wanderers at home, first game of the season. Is it a winner?
Yeah. Whether we do or not is another thing, because Wolves always turn up at the King Power, don't they? So
we always draw.
I'm gonna go for a 3-1. I like Moniz.
We're matching, Gray.
The thing is with Wolves at the moment, there's like Neves is leaving because he's going to Arsenal most likely. Also, Nuno's left, the great manager. Two of their best players are leaving, so I can't see Wolves being a bigger threat as they were last season.
No, I can't see it either. Obviously, you know they count on Neves and like obviously Jimenez, don't they, Jono?
Yeah, they do. And if they're going, and Nuno obviously got the best out of them, I can't see them being as big as a threat. And we've got a home fans back, which is a big up.
The links in the comments.
Just to say, just to think of the atmosphere, just everything on that first day of the season.
Can't hear you, mate.
Can't hear you, read it.
We can't hear you.
Who ordered R2D2?
What you say, Gray?
Who ordered R2D2?
I'm not sure.
You're still trying to work that one out, aren't you, Jack?
Just confused.
You got it, John. You're with me.
Who the hell is Nelson?
Anyway, going back to what you were saying earlier, I'll take Kabak over to Tarkowski.
Okay.
And someone says, "Oh, Tabak's young." Well,
yeah, I think it was Hassan.
Someone said Tarkowski's got Premier League experience. Well, Fofana didn't have Premier League experience.
So's Evans.
Yeah.
So's Marty.
But who?
And Marty. Look, so's Ndidi, to be fair. He's got centre-back experience.
Well, yeah, there you go. But Marty shouldn't even be in our 26 squad next season.
So great, Reece Nelson then. Daniel Campbell's put the rumour in that Leicester's after Reece Nelson.
Where's he from?
From Arsenal. Would you take him?
He's worth a go, isn't he?
I don't think I've really seen him play for Arsenal.
No, but like I said, time in, time out before, if that's what Brendan wants and we get him, then put
who's
trust
who's
in.
the bald guy? If you've watched EastEnders, it's Grant Mitchell.
The worrying thing about
we've got Ross Kemp on Leicester Fan TV.
Reece Nelson plays for Arsenal, so Arteta has that, can say, we'll give you Reece Nelson and some money. Madison.
Boys, answer that one then from Jay Cook. Who wants to answer that?
I prefer Madders to Yuri to leave.
Yeah. I think that's a hat trick because I think Jack would agree with that one as well.
We're linked with Medueke. And if we can't get Berardi, then we should go for him. This Berardi situation, maybe it'll get sorted now. Italy have won the Euros.
If we get Yuri, who's a League One winner with France, if we get him, who's an Italian Euros winner, we've just won the FA Cup. We've got a team of winners.
What did you guys actually think to Domenico Berardi for Italy then? If you've watched him this European Championships,
I think it was great. He didn't make any mistakes. He was good. His press was good. I think he's brilliant if we got him.
Right then, lads, 24 days away from Leicester City versus Manchester City in the Community Shield. Big game, Gray?
Oh, massive. It's another chance of getting some silverware, but it's also a good chance of seeing how...
What
are you doing?
Some exercise.
You've got to think he's stuck in a room due to COVID.
Oh, you're still isolating.
Can you hear me now?
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
I'm off to Bertie. I got my ticket today.
Are you going QPR, man?
Yeah.
What about Wickham?
I can't go to see Akuwaki, that player.
Akuwaki? You mean Akinfenwa? Or are you scared of him?
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He is.
He just signed one more. He just signed one more contract.
You ain't leaving it now. Shut up about your dream. Not leaving. Off sale.
Boys, Damsgaard then. Mikkel Damsgaard, the Danish international. Would you look on signing him this summer or?
That's a young kid that bagged in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have him over Berardi, in my opinion.
Ryan Bertrand.
I'd probably agree with Reedy on that one.
He's younger and he seems a bit more of a special player.
And we'll have a dead ball specialist because Madison can't kick for toffee at the minute.
Well, to be fair, Damsgaard would know against you he can take a free kick.
You're right.
Who's done that?
You're great. What the hell are you doing?
Apparently, Ryan Bertrand was at the training ground today.
Somebody film Mitchell picture up.
Jack,
He's been smoking the wacky backy.
How many players do you think will go sign?
I think after we've got Bertrand in, obviously Ozan Kabak looks like that's going to be done for £12.8 million.
Really?
After that, I'm not really sure. How many more players do we need after? I think we'll sign at least 6 this summer.
I think
Just
just
strengthen the squad. Leon Bailey, would anyone take him?
No, it's expensive.
Mate, any winger, I'd take any winger at the moment because we need to fill that spot in we've not had in, 5 years since Mara's left? He's not
we
had
need
that
something
proper
like
winger.
Mahrez. We need something like Rio Mahrez. Something like
Pog Gazelle.
Rio Mahrez. Something like
What
Rio
about
Mahrez.
Daku, the Belgian winger?
Oh, he was
He's too good. I think he's too good for us at this stage. If he's going to go anywhere, he's going to go somewhere big. I know. I'm not saying we're not big, but you know what I mean.
Need to strengthen the squad. Who's going to leave then, lads? Hamza, Dennis Pratt, Jose Perez. Who goes?
Perez won't leave.
Mendy?
Perez won't leave.
And Benkovic, yeah.
What you say, man?
Benkovic.
Benkovic, yeah, Benkovic will be gone as well, I presume. He hasn't really had a good career, has he, since joining Leicester, has he, Gray? Due to all these injuries and going out on loan to OH Leuven and Bristol City and Celtic.
No, get rid. Does a Marty come into that get rid?
Yeah, are you going pre-season
yeah.
matches? Are you going
What's that,
pre-season
mate?
matches? Are you going pre-season matches?
I am going pre-season, yeah. Burton and QPR.
Are you not going Wigan Wanderers?
No. I'm going to go Community Shield, obviously. What's Ross laughing at?
Who's watching M&A?
Who's watching it? I was about to sell it. Who's watching Everton? You're meant to be watching EastEnders, Gray. You're in it.
Gray, is that you?
Every night.
Hello, Ross. Hello, Ross.
All right, Marvin, you all right?
Yeah, are you going to any pre-season
Are all the pre-season tickets sold out? No.
I'm working, lad. And then I'm going out Leeds for my birthday on 30th. So I'm getting absolutely smashed.
Wiki Pratt. No, not done nothing for me.
I think, like you said, I've only just joined the show. I've just been on PS4 with my son. So, you're talking about selling wingers or something, or bringing in wingers. Yeah. Remember, gotta be professional, Jack.
I know we have to keep it at a professional level, don't we, Ross? We can't sit there and not laugh.
Oh yeah, speaking of shirt, my nana's shirt came today. You know, so I've got my nana.
Ross, what is this?
It's a PS4 controller.
Yes, I'm always on PlayStation.
Right, lads. Big news today.
Yeah.
Yuri Tillemans. This has come out from John Percy from the Telegraph. Obviously, Leicester will return with contract talks when he finishes his holiday. Liverpool, apparently he's not a target for them this summer. So Yuri stays.
To be honest, though, if we keep him, we have to get European. We have to get Champions League next season. We have to keep these big players.
I was about to say that. Literally, that is literally the main issue. Like, we've got to give him another extension of a year contract. But if we don't get it next year, he'll go. He has to go.
You know,
if it were my opinion, I give captain to your tournaments.
Yeah, it's got to be Schmeichel. I'm sorry, but Casper, it's been their 10-year anniversary. He deserves it, and he's gone. Okay. No, I was just about to say then about Tillemans. The problem is, though, hang on, let me turn my camera sideways.
Boys, PSG are interested in Daniel and Marty.
Brilliant.
Listen, that Braithwaite is at Barcelona, and he played for Middlesbrough. So anything is possible in football.
No, wait. Can't we do a swap?
No, he's signing for Chelsea.
So who would we take at PSG? Right, take apart from the obvious Mbappe's and Neymar's, and obviously, who would you actually would take? I know it's just a unreality, but who would you take at PSG? There's only one I'd take, and that's Marco Verratti, the one that plays for Italy.
Donnarumma.
I'd take Kimpembe.
Kimpembe is that centre back who's French. Oh yeah.
How do you get tickets for the pre-season game?
Well,
go on LCFC.com and go on the tickets section.
Well, speaking of tickets,
you have to have a season card.
Speaking of tickets, I don't know if anyone's seen this. I might as well put it out there. But there's the website trying to sell tickets for the Community Shield. It's probably a fake or a scam.
Yeah, I've seen £75.96.
Wait until it's on the Leicester City website. Don't fall for it. On a serious note, don't fall for it.
Hello.
I am falling for it. I'm just saying. It's the Dakar man. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the Dakar man. Oh, I might do me.
Dakar.
He better start. He better start.
I'd love if that was the actual Patson Daki, you know.
Well, you never know. He's followed Jamie on Twitter.
I doubt it is.
No, it actually is. He's actually. Oh, right. The Twitter one. He's actually following Jamie on Twitter. Meaning, our old Jamie Senior, not the young blood.
Bro, I've got to go. Enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Let me know which game.
Right,
Tavares then, Ross.
Yes, keep him.
He's not signed a new contract yet. Berardi, Ross, is he your sort of player? What you feel Leicester need, or do you think looking elsewhere?
I think got to be realistic, haven't we? You know, the Daka man. Yes, it's trending. The Daka man. Right. Yes, and I like to see Saint Maximin in me, but I like to see because what is Newcastle got to offer him? You know, they're not offering. All they're offering is what, a top 12 finish or 14 finish. You know, Saint Maximin could be at a club where you're playing Europa League, playing European football and stuff like that. Well done, Daka man. But I like to see Saint Maximin.
Also, Hamza and Pereira for Saint Maximin. I would.
What?
Swap. Not Pereira.
Good. I'm going to say. I thought I'd let you repeat.
Perez. That's it. Perez.
Yeah, I thought. Like
Perez and Hamza for.
Yes, you redeemed yourself. Thank you. Because well, speaking of Pereira, not the Ricardo one, the one at West Brom I'd like to see. I think he's a very good player for West Brom. We were monitoring him. Don't know what's cracked with that. We're monitoring Koulibaly as well. That's gone down a bit.
Ross, we're monitoring everyone. It's like they're on target.
Man, you in it?
Every player's linked with us, apparently.
Remember when, the year they signed Maguire? They were linked with every single... I'm not joking, about 40 players. Some newspaper, well, the Rag, they said that they signed these players when they never even contacted them, which is hilarious. Nice. So, I like to see that. Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio.
Right then, boys. Mark Albrighton. It's been rumoured today that Albrighton could be signing a new contract due to the Burnley links. He's obviously in the last year of his contract at Leicester City Football Club. Would you like to see him, Ross?
Yes.
Sign that new contract.
I think so. Yeah, I think one more. Is it a new 1 year deal or what's? Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, 1 year at the minute.
I like to see it. You know, the day is the last. The sole survivors of the winning team of the 15-16. Because look at that team now. We've only got Schmeichel, Albrighton, Vardy, as far as I'm aware.
We've got a new person joined us tonight, Ross. Ryan from Ipswich.
Oh, from up in Norfolk.
Hello. Not the sunny side.
Hello, that with his lips.
Ross, don't worry.
It's better than Norwich, isn't it, Ross? I know we shouldn't mention that on here, should we?
That's true.
I can't stand Pookie. Oh.
You don't like puke? Oh, okay. I don't think anybody does.
Pookie. I can't stand him.
Oh, hang on. I think he's having issues with Wi-Fi.
Right, Ross. We're going to get on to now. Lox Martin's best mate.
More like your best mate, more like.
By Jose Perez.
I mean, he's been linked with Everton a lot, hasn't he? With the Spanish waiter asking him about it. I think he'll go me. I think he'll go to Everton. And I'm not. I'm not saying no hard feelings. I'm not saying I'm glad he's gone or anything. On his day, when he puts his mind to it, he is a really good player. We'll never forget, no matter how much we slag off Perez, and stuff like that. That game against Southampton will never ever be forgotten. 9-0. He got a hat trick, 2 hat tricks in that game. He got his hat trick on a wet Friday night. We talked about this the other day, Neil, but you just said them.
Daka is not
there's a debate going on here.
Liverpool was after him.
Do you know why? Liverpool were after him, after the Daka man. And obviously we beat him to it. So, yeah. I've seen Brock with his new ponytail.
I said this about,
last time I was watching Brock Lesnar, we were cutting some meat with some man.
Yeah, he's on because he's got a farm.
Why
I
should you
don't like
respect the Everton manager, Ross? Is this aimed at you?
Well, just out of curiosity, has anyone ever seen Toy Story 2? Rafa Benitez is in it. He plays. He's Al's Toy Barn. If you've ever watched, honestly, if you Google it,
shop. He plays as a shop.
Pardon?
He plays as a shop.
Al's Toy Barn. No, is that big bloke, the one that tries to steal
the big
the
bloke who eats cheese puffs and falls asleep on the settee?
Yeah. 100%. No, he's a good manager.
No, wrong. That's Mike Ashley. That is.
That's
yeah,
Chris
but that was pretty cool though. Mike Ashley in. I think there's actually a debate going on here. I think.
Stop disrespecting the Everton manager, you rude boy.
No, on a serious note, Rafa is a good manager though. You know,
he is.
So on a serious note, I know we're going to have something about Spanish way and stuff, but he's a very good manager. You know, he's gone to Everton, and all these Liverpool fans, oh, he's betrayed. He got sacked from Liverpool.
I said before that a Newcastle fan said we got the best out of Rafa got the best out of Perez, and Perez will go, if I'm not starting every game at Leicester, I can go to Newcastle start every game. So I can
exactly. You know,
Jono, was you excited though, Jono? Obviously, the £30 million price tag, what got put on Perez. Obviously, Leicester fans believe something happening with a good signing for £30 million, Jono, and it just come to it. And look what happened.
I think Perez going for that money would be brilliant. I think that'll be that money would be brilliant for us. We'll get to the signings. I think Perez needs it because I think he needs to prove that he can get first starts and be relevant. So I think that'd be a great signing for him.
Some managers can get the best out of players. For example, that's why Harry Redknapp used to sign Cranshaw and Defoe every time and all that stuff because you can get the best out of them. Like Pearson always got. I think Nigel Pearson got the best out of Andy King. I thought he, from League One to Championship, Premier League. Yeah, he didn't play as many games in the Premier League, but I still think Pearson got the best out of Andy King to the best of his abilities. I think Ranieri got the best out of Vardy in that first season.
And
Conte, yeah. Oh my God. I mean,
it's unreal.
It is unreal. I mean, like I said, and I still think Ndidi at the minute, my honest opinion, he's a better player than Conte. But that's just my opinion. Not a few years ago.
I wouldn't put him in the same bracket as Kante because he's more of a forward. I was put him as a better. I think he's on the same level as Fabinho from Liverpool.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not going full bold. Well, first of all, you spelt it wrong, but okay.
They were two different players, though, weren't they? Because Ndidi's just a ball winner, isn't he? And Kante, obviously, he starts quite a lot of the attacks for Chelsea, but he's Ndidi don't really do that. He just does the dirty work in midfield, don't he?
Ndidi don't score many, but when he does, the Rockets,
yeah,
they're insane. Oh dear me! This is what I like. This is what I love Leicester Fan TV because you get everything. You get the laughs, you get the food, you get everything, and you get the jokes.
I agree with Ross. Theory Brendan is great with youth, just like Pearson is great with the older players.
Brendan can get the best out of the youth players. Like he brought in
Rodgers.
What's it called? Luke Thomas, regular player now.
That's what would be really good. We can get the best out of him. Our scouts wouldn't get Oblak if he wasn't a good defender.
Bizarrely enough, do you know what I think now? Do you know what I think got the best out of Damari Gray? In the time he was at Leicester, Puel.
I don't think he got the best out of anyone, did he?
Well, no. Well, to be fair, the only one he got the best out of was Puel. So because you think about it, Gray was hardly starting, wasn't he? And as soon as Puel came in with his French, baguettes and that.
Puel brought the best out of me as a football fan.
Yeah.
Well, in Leicester, it's like orange juice.
Not the good side, though.
No match.
The more angry side.
Yeah. That's the side you see on Arsenal fan TV.
No one should ever go to a game, Ross, and come out the way I did every game watching Puel.
I did. It was awful. It was awful. I mean, don't get me wrong. He was a nice guy. No, it was though. After.
It's not your fault. It's my fault.
No, but it was. The thing is though, Puyol wasn't that. Puyol. No, it wasn't that. You know, after the hard time, the dark times back in October.
Yeah.
You know, he got what he did for us. He can't deny that. How amazing he did that in that part. You know, no manager. It'd be hard. I think anybody in that situation would be exactly the same.
Win that Demarai Gray did score in after what happened was like in Leicester City folklore. After what Demarai Gray did, fans,
with his shirt.
Game, he actually managed the team. Obviously, we played that week, which I think we shouldn't have. We got the win, and that's the only game thing he had. He had a good manager, and Gray played amazingly that game.
The best 2 games I've seen Leicester play when Puel was there was when that one, 100%. That was the game of the season for us. Yeah. And when we beat Southampton the year before 4-1, and Andy King's last ever goal for Leicester, Okazaki's last 2 ever goals for Leicester, and Virgil van Dijk's last ever game for Southampton all in one game. That was our best games. That's it.
I thought Andy's last goal was against Liverpool
as well. I swear Klopp got a manager sacked.
Hang on.
I'm not sure.
Let me think.
Well,
yeah, he did. That Southampton one, Pellegrini one.
Yeah, he did. He got
Pellegrino.
Yeah, whatever he called Pellegrino. Well, it's hard, you know.
I remember he did get manager sacked. So that's another good point.
Has anyone heard any more on Tielemans or not? Because I've seen so many articles of him going.
He's not going nowhere, according to John Percy.
No chance.
All I'm saying is that he's the one that's trying to push the deal.
That's just his agents, I think.
Yeah, for the money, because they're going to get a massive bonus.
Well, Puel always came out after every game. He's like, "Oh, this is not my concern. I intensity football, Leicester City Football Club. I am still here. I am very good."
Do you know what? When I first, when he first came as a Leicester manager, I got him on FIFA. You know what? On the managers where you can have your manager on FIFA on Ultimate Team. I got one. Do you know how much it cost me? $3,000 on coins.
Ross, I didn't rate him then. Even when he first walked through the door at Leicester City, I knew something was going to go wrong.
Well,
I didn't rate Ranieri, but look what happened.
Ranieri, no one gave him a chance, innit? Obviously, they all looked on his past at Chelsea.
Yeah.
6 years ago yesterday since he became our manager.
Puel needed subtitles in his press conferences.
That's more like Capello, more like. And he was the England manager.
I think Vardy still gets nightmares from his reign.
Oh, Capello?
No, Vardy.
All right. Oh, yeah. So I think Capello has been England manager.
No, Vardy gets nightmares of Puel's reign.
Puel put you through every emotion, Queen John.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, dear me.
Who do you think Leicester will sign next then, Ross, after Ryan Bertrand?
Well, it's not actually been confirmed properly yet, has it yet?
I was going to say, Bertrand is our next signing. Will made
like Mark Henry.
After that, I think Oblak could be our next signing.
Oblak?
Who?
Kabak,
that's it.
Oblak. That's going to be that'll be a pricey one.
Atletico Madrid's #1 goalkeeper. We're going after him. Wow, that'd be insane. Although that would be amazing if for example, Schmeichel ever left. That would be a great.
Oblak, tell you what, Oblak as a second backup goalkeeper would be brilliant.
I couldn't imagine that though. He's just come from the winners of La Liga, but Atletico Madrid, comes all the way to Leicester and goes on the bench. But speaking of that,
we might need him.
Speaking of
with Danny
goalkeepers, though, no, he's not though. Here's the thing: Patricio's now gone to Roma.
Yeah,
and a guy from Olympiacos, goalkeeper, no idea what his name is. He's going the other way, so Danny Ward might not be going after all.
I think
if we can hold on to him, then that's quality. That
I think Danny's
going to play Rafinha ahead of Perez.
Yeah.
Put that question up again.
Just answer it, Ross.
Yeah, but I know, but people might not have seen it. It just went clicking and boom. There you go.
Oh, 100%. I wouldn't even doubt that question. That is 100%.
What a say! Oh, what a play! Do you know what? The Leeds United made some cracking signings.
I'd say Rafinha's like the top end of the Prem team. Like he deserves to go to a top end Prem team rather than
100%. Oh yeah, 100.
He was linked with United, weren't he?
Oh,
right, yeah. Ross. Ozan Kabak, £12.8 million from Schalke. Obviously, they have to get rid of him due to wages and that and being relegated last season.
What position?
Would it be a good centre back though, Ross?
Pardon?
Would he be a good centre half? Obviously, Johnny Evans is there to use his experience to help him out.
I think so. Yeah. Is he a Turkey? I mean,
yes,
he's a Turkey.
Yes,
sorry.
he's a Turk.
He's a Turkey, not a Turkey. Not a Turkey.
Do you remember the Leicester-Liverpool game where we beat them 3-1 last season? He was the one that messed up that he miskicked it and Vardy went for on goal.
Brilliant.
Oh, that when the goalkeeper proper clattered him, didn't he?
Yeah. That was him. But to be honest, he was chucked in the deep end.
Liverpool last season's defence was awful all season. We can't base back on that season, Rick. Well, we can, but we can't really say he's an awful defender based on that season. I think Brendan will bring the best out of him. Brendan wouldn't have him if he didn't think he was good.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true, and also he's same nationality as Kaj. So if them two, for example, let's say Plenty Fofana and Evans were injured, them two can instead of speaking English, they can talk their own language, so then they know what the community.
Yeah, but you see that. But Under was awful, and he was Turkish as well, so we can't really say.
Yeah, but Under it looked like I think the way I think he looked like he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, he was not interested at all. He wasn't interested at all.
All that hype came in, the Undertaker giving him endorsement. You think, oh my God, been endorsed by a legend, and then he just turned into a jobber. Like he's just gone, like literally. He just looked like he didn't want to be there. Yes, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. I was reading what Andy Meadows has just put.
Sebastian Caceres.
Is he?
Pronounce it.
Is he Uruguayan?
Uruguayan international. Leicester are interested this season in getting him in.
Is he centre back in there?
Yeah, we should get Jamie pronouncing that last name.
Caceres. I tell you what, I actually have experience with Caceres on FIFA. FIFA 19, he was a massive hype on it. He was amazing, a beast. I've seen him play as well. Very good player, but can't have too many centre backs.
What nationality is he?
Oh yes.
What nationality is Caceres?
Uruguayan.
Oh, okay. Who does he play for at the minute?
Mexican team.
Oh, I know the last time I saw him, he was at Juventus, and then he went on loan to Lazio. Last time I saw him.
God knows how our scouts found him then, unless they just took a holiday or something and just bumped across a Mexican team.
Our scouts found Perez.
Conte.
He was in the French league, weren't he? When
Steve Walsh find him, Jono.
Huh?
Steve Walsh find Perez and Conte, didn't he? Now he's gone.
Yeah. Well, do you know what's interesting about the Conte one? Steve Walsh wasn't even looking at him. All right, we're looking at someone else, and then they got him.
Well, our new guy signed Fofana. No one's looking at him, and now he's a phenomenal centre back.
Well, do you know what's interesting about that? Said Puel didn't want him to let him go, did he?
He tried everything to stop it.
He tried to, but it didn't.
Can't blame him. If he saw what we see in Fofana, then I would do my utmost to stop him from leaving anywhere.
Do you know what? You can't really blame him, though. I mean, if you're in the same position, you're a manager of a French club, a good French club, and your best centre back could be going. You do the same, so we can't really.
Yeah, it's like how we are with like Tielemans. Like you don't want him to go, but if the right money's paid, then the club can't really.
If Maddison or Tielemans leave,
I think no. Do you know what? I think Dewsbury's going to stepping up me.
I mean, I
don't know if anyone's
today.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You just literally. Thank you. I forgot your name.
Ryan.
Ryan, that's it. It's because obviously because it's like lag, in it. So when you're talking, it's like latency, a few seconds.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Coutinho, Ross? Obviously, he's interested in coming to the Premier League. Barcelona are looking on trying him out in the pre-season friendlies to try and get a bit more money out of it.
Well, here's the interesting thing about Barcelona. Messi's now signed a new deal, but he's took a massive wage cut. Here's the thing. A lot of people think, going to Barcelona, but you do realise they're in a lot of debt, as well as Real Madrid.
They're in deep trouble, they are.
Yeah, they're in their ambassador, ain't he?
Yeah, but I mean, him and Real Madrid as well. They're in massive debt. But so who knows? they've just sold one of their players to Leeds United. I can't remember the name. I just know he's gone to Leeds. They've just sold someone. They nearly got that one Alden, who's now at PSG. They just signed Memphis. Well, I think he's a top player in my opinion. Since he's left Man U, he's been a cracking player. So who knows? Who knows if we get Coutinho? But my opinion, I think Dewsbury Alders is stepping up. You know, Madison does go, which I can see it going. I can see it happening.
Did you hear what Messi done today?
Sign a new deal, didn't they? Wage cut.
Yeah, 50% wage cut, just so that them the club could sort out its finances.
There you go.
Let's talk about. You know what? Let's talk about these, Ross.
Strikers, the Daka man.
Strikers.
So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
The Three Musketeers.
It is the Three Musketeers. Look at Iheanacho and Vardy looking at him like, you know what? He's coming over to take our place.
The Nacho man, the Daka man, and the Vardy man. It's like.
I think Vardy will give him. I think Vardy will give him a lot of experience. I think obviously because he's, you know, I've had experience in the Premier League. Iheanacho will be good off him as well, but I think Dak will be, you know, the next big Leicester Premier League striker.
I hope so. Let's not hype him up too much because last time we hyped up players, they're terrible. So let's just keep it normal. Let's hope, you know, because you know what happens in football. It's like when they hype up, like for example, like a boxing match. They hype up it so much, and then it turns out it's just like two guys fighting down in the pub. So, you know, I hope the Daka man's going to do good for us. I really hope so. You know,
Ross, what about this man?
I've seen.
Jonathan
Sarr. We're after how many? We're after a lot of centre halves. I've noticed.
I don't rate him at all. I don't rate Jonathan Tah at all.
I won't mind getting Manolas in. I'd rather take Manolas from Napoli, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I watched. You know when like we came out of lockdown and it was only the Bundesliga was on.
I need Joe Hunter.
I watched him. I watched him there, and he wasn't anything special.
No, I agree. I mean, it's like you look at the players. I mean, players that in that Bundesliga for centre halves, you've got Alaba. Oh no, he's gone to Real Madrid, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Sorry, Boateng. You know what a player he is.
He's so old though, isn't he?
Yeah, true, but experience. Yeah, but you look at Chelsea, Thiago Silva. Everyone thought, oh, why has he gone to Chelsea? But I tell you now, I think he was one of Chelsea's best players last season.
Yeah,
he was. I mean, obviously not in the game when we beat him in the FA Cup, because you know, apart from that, I thought he was one of their best players.
Right, Ross, we're gonna wrap it up. Adios.
Are we wrapping up? No worries. Well, I'm gonna go on PS4 now. Oh yeah, Daka up front with Vardy is amazing, by the way.
Yeah,
the Daka man.
Daka played in the same team as Haaland.
Yeah.
That is true. Let's just hope so.
See you, Ross.
What's he doing? Is it that, isn't it? Is it what Haaland does?
I don't know. Sits on the look at the PSG team. They did it. Sat on the floor and
because they mocked him. They mocked Haaland because Haaland did it and then they did it or something. I don't know. No idea. So Ramos has gone Bonucci. Oh. All right. So all right. Nice to see you. Go bring on more people on this show.
Yeah, nice to talk to you anyway.
Right then, Ryan. Thanks for coming on, pal.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much.
We'll see you again
next When's the next one?
Maybe it'll be Friday with Reedy. We're going to try and work around that one. If not, it'll be Sunday morning with Jamie at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Take care. See you in a bit.
Take care, pal. And then there was two. Should we get Sean in for a quick minute or so, Jono?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sean, hello.
Hello.
How are you, Sean?
I'm fine, you?
Yeah, good, mate. So you're looking forward to the new season, Sean?
Yes, I am, yes.
And how many goals is Daka going to get next season?
Maybe about 2.
2? 2? Hope more than 2.
Sean, are you thinking about Musa or are you thinking about Slimani?
I don't know.
Add a zero to that 2, and that's how many goals Daka will score.
Oof, 2. No. I'm going to Wickham away. That's good. You'll see Akin Fenwer play against Leicester. Sean, one last question then before we wrap up.
Yes.
Do you think Leicester will beat Wolves first game of the season?
Yes.
And what score are you going for, Sean?
4-1.
4-1, okay. Thanks for coming on, Sean.
Cheers, Sean.
See you in a bit, pal. Right, Jono, going to wrap up.
Yeah, man. Good show.
And we'll see you on Sunday for Jamie's show.
Yep.
Right, guys. Thank you for watching Leicester Fan TV's Wednesday Night Fanzone Show with me. Smash a like for me, guys. Share it. Do what you want on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe to Leicester Fan TV on YouTube if you haven't already and you're new watching tonight. It'd be much help to get us towards our next target. Please like it on Facebook, Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. You know, we're on it. So we'll see you again at 10 o'clock for Jamie's show on Sunday. This is bye from Jack from Leicester Fan TV. Thank you for watching. I'm going to leave you with that. Much respect to everyone watching tonight. It's been much appreciated. Sean, see you next time. Lily and Rama, bye-bye. Guys, thank you for watching. Have a great evening, whatever you guys are up to. And we'll be back. See you then.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.